My name is Oliver, and my story begins in high school as a basketball-loving student and member of the basketball team. We had a semi-final match coming up, and we had trained extensively for this crucial game. During one of our training sessions, I noticed a girl watching us intently. At first, I thought she might be waiting for someone from the team, or perhaps our coach was her father. When our training session ended, I glanced at her, and to my surprise, she was smiling back at me. I wondered if she recognized me from somewhere, but I didn't dwell on it. Since she didn't leave with anyone after everyone else had departed, I decided to approach her. I walked up to her and inquired about who she was and if she was waiting for someone here. I had a hunch that she might be waiting for me. She introduced herself as Ella and explained that she wasn't waiting for anyone in particular, but rather enjoyed watching basketball players. She confessed that she had always wanted to be a part of a team but couldn't due to being a girl. Curious, I asked if she knew how to play, and she answered in the affirmative. Not wanting to dampen her passion and love for the game, I invited her to join me for a simple game. We started playing, and it turned out to be enjoyable. The match ended in a draw because I intentionally held back from scoring too many goals, wanting her to have the chance to play. We bonded over the game, and a friendship blossomed between us. I informed Ella that we had a semi-final match in 2 days and expressed my happiness if she could attend. She replied, "I'll try, but I can't promise anything." We parted ways, and on our journey home, she asked me, "Why did you become a basketball player?" I shared with her the story of my friend who used to play on the same team I am on now. Initially, I wasn't interested in playing, merely being a fan of my friend. However, during a crucial match where we were about to win by a single goal, my friend suffered a severe leg injury, forcing us to rush him to the hospital. The doctors informed us that he would never be able to play again. It was then that I made the decision to take his place on the team so that he could be proud of me. Ella was deeply moved by my story and even shed a few tears. "I'm proud of you too," she said. I was amazed by her words, but I didn't question her further at the time as we had reached her home. She called out to me and entered her house, leaving me lost in thought that night, pondering over her words and what they truly meant. We continued to stay in touch until the day of the semi-final match arrived. I eagerly awaited Ella's arrival, but she didn't show up. The match began, but I found myself unfocused, my thoughts consumed by Ella and why she hadn't come. When the match ended, my team emerged victorious, and we secured our place in the final. While my team celebrated, I couldn't find joy within me. Driven by concern, I went to Ella's house and knocked on the door, but there was no answer. A passerby, who appeared to be their neighbor, informed me that the family had traveled to another city for their daughter treatment since she was sick. This news shook me to the core because I knew Ella didn't have a sister, which meant she was the one who was unwell. But why didn't she tell me? Wasn't I her only friend? I wondered aloud. The neighbor suggested that perhaps Ella chose not to burden me with her illness, wanting me to stay focused on the match. 6 days passed without any news from Ella. On the 7th day, it was time for the final match. The game commenced, but my heart was heavy, weighed down by the absence of any communication from Ella about her condition. As the match drew to a close, the score was tied, and there wasn't much time remaining. The ball ended up in my hands, and the net stood tantalizingly close. However, I found myself frozen in place, contemplating the possibility that I had lost Ella forever. That's when I heard her voice amidst the cheering crowd, chanting my name. I turned around and saw Ella standing there, a surge of inexplicable emotions coursing through me. Overcome with excitement, I scored the final goal, securing our victory. The fans erupted in cheers, and we celebrated our win. Overwhelmed by my emotions, I hurried towards Ella. I needed to understand why she hadn't told me about her illness. Ella said sorry and explained that she didn't want to worry me with her health problems. She assured me that she was getting better and that our victory in the match was the most important thing. In that moment, I couldn't hold back my true feelings any longer. "I really, really like you," I blurted out, hoping she felt the same way. Without hesitation, Ella smiled and said, "I like you too." We hugged each other tightly, knowing that our love and happiness had brought us together. And so, Our story came to a beautiful end, bringing together two hearts that found comfort and joy in each other's presence.